Welcome back to the channel, TDM, the Dystopian Man. So please like and subscribe. It means nothing to you, but it means the world to me. So do please leave a like and a comment. You can get your ledger link in the description. We're in the crypto bull market, so it's important that you guys keep your crypto safe. You can also donate to the channel using Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano while it's linked in the description. So first, we get into your comments. So first, we got Archie Peno. Always comments on the videos, and I appreciate that, Archie. I really do. Thank you very much. So we are waiting for the launch of RLUSD. Might have some news on that today. It's hard to make a prediction without that launch. I think with the launch of RLUSD, $48 without it $8. It's an exciting time. I've been holding XRP for 6 years now, and it's time to become a multi-billionaire. I hope so. I hope so. I mean, $48 is one of those things where I can't see why it couldn't do it, but because we're so, like I say, that the price for Ripple at the moment is at what, $2.30, around that. I think a lot of us forget that it was 30 cents like 5 weeks ago. You know, so $48, I do think it can reach that, but I'm more of in the camp of, let's hit $3, let's hit $4, let's hit $5, and then I think keeping grounded will help you hold you back for longer instead of waiting for something high like 50, 60, $70 and just getting tired of reaching it. It's not financial advice, but I hope he's right. I hope Archie's right, because I've got a whole bag of Ripple and I am not in a bad way of seeing it hit $48 per token. Can this happen? In my opinion, yes, it can. Will it happen? That's a complete different thing. Well, thank you very much for that, Archer. So, like I say, you can get your ledger link, so get that. So we'll get straight into this. So here's how much $100 in Bitcoin could be worth in 2030 if Cathie Wood's price target is reached. So Cathie Wood, she's the CEO of ARK Invest. She's very bullish on Bitcoin, as you know, and we'll get into the story. So leading cryptocurrency, Bitcoin crypto BTC briefly passed the 100,000 milestone in December. While Bitcoin has fallen in recent days since new all-time highs were hit, ARK Invest CEO Cathie Wood sees a much higher price target. Following Wood into Bitcoin, Wood has been a vocal bull for the cryptocurrency sector for years, which she recently said could be helped by the incoming White House administration. Definitely could be. Wood has shared price targets for Bitcoin over the years, including a high of 3.8 million for BTC by the year 2030. Here's a look at how a small investment in Bitcoin today could increase over time if various price targets are reached. I mean, let me know, do you think Bitcoin could ever hit 3.8 million? I think it's built into the code. I think we are going to see $1 million Bitcoin. Genuinely, I do. So with Bitcoin hitting all-time highs after the 2024 presidential election, big questions remain about how high the leading cryptocurrency can go. Earlier this year, Wood laid out her price targets for Bitcoin based on a bear case, base case, and bull case for the year 2030. Wood also added a new bull case that includes the potential high price Bitcoin could reach by 2030 if companies allocated 5% to Bitcoin. So let's have a look. So with Bitcoin trading 97,106.64 at the time of writing, an investor could buy 0.00103 BTC today for $100. Here is a look at how much $100 would be worth in the future. So base case, if it goes 258,000, $100 would be worth up 200 would be worth $266.26, up 166.3%. Base case, $682,000, $100 today would be worth $702.46, up 602%. Bull case, 1.48 million today would be worth $1,524.40. So an increase of 1,424%. Bullish case, 3.8 million today would be worth £3,914 by the 2030. So let me know if you guys are stacking Bitcoin. I mean, I'm bullish with these numbers. I am constantly holding my Bitcoin, stacking. I'm going to buy some more later, along with some Ethereum and some XRP, probably some Cosmo as well. But that's really bullish, guys. I mean, I'm all in the camp of let's see if we can hit 500k. Sure, I mean, with all these crazy price predictions, like bear case 258,000. We've not even hit 200. We've not even hit 150 yet. So, although I do love all this bullish sentiment and bullish news and looking down the line, looking towards the future, I think not financial advice, keeping yourself grounded is the best way to invest in crypto. And once it goes up a next leg, a next leg, a next leg, yeah, you're happy. Me, I'm taking some profits. So breaking, Ripple's stablecoin gets regulatory approval. Here you go, Archer. This the news y'all wait for. So, according to Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, the company's RLUSD stablecoin has officially obtained approval from the New York State Department of Financial Services (NYDFS). Super bullish news. This means that the much talked about dollar peg token will become available on major exchanges in the near future. Garlinghouse has confirmed that partner listings and exchanges will soon be live. Huge, huge. So that has been regulated by New York, and we now are going to get that on exchanges. So this is a huge other move for XRP. We know it's not going to be something that retail can have because they are largely working with institutions, and I don't mind holding XRP and having that institutional money flowing on the chain because it's going to be burning loads of XRP and it's going to increase, it's going to shoot the price up. It is going to increase the price. We know Ripple were letting their escrow go and selling it to banks. Okay, banks. That's what we know, right? So there isn't really, if you can't really gather what it means for Ripple to be sending money to banks, and having them using the Ripple stablecoin, I don't know what to tell you. So this is a bit weird news. So crypto today, Microsoft rejects Bitcoin reserve plan as Cardano, XRP lead market rebound. So this was weird to me because I thought Microsoft investors would have been into it, but I'm looking at it and thinking maybe a lot of the Microsoft investors are just those old school guys, right? That don't really still understand Bitcoin. I think that's one of the things that's going to cause a problem to the industry growing is just people willing to get the knowledge. And when you have hit pieces like that bullshit 60 minutes that we just seen, it doesn't really help at all. So let's get into this. So the cryptocurrency sector valuation held firm at 3.37 trillion on Tuesday. Bear in mind, S&P is 43 trillion. How we're still tiny, halting a bleed out of 13 billion in outflows over the last 24 hours. So we'll skip that. So amid escalating geopolitical Marathon Digital Mara, the largest cryptocurrency miner, announced another 1.1 billion purchase after issuing debt convertible notes. So Mara are trying to be like the Eastern MicroStrategy. So that's huge. In the derivatives markets, 288,367 traders were liquidated, with 626 million in long positions wiped out, accounting for 77% of the 809 million total liquidators. This is why you shouldn't go crazy with leverage. Add a little bit of leverage, and if you need to, just you can buy that down, buy that down, buy that down. So altcoin market updates, XRP and Cardano flash rebound signals as Bitcoin retakes 97k. So in an escalating geopolitical crisis, the crypto market crash on Monday saw over 1.5 billion worth of liquidations, triggered double-digit losses across top-ranked digital assets. However, as Bitcoin price reclaimed 97,000 after dipping to 94,200 within a 24-hour time frame, the altcoin market showed recovery signals on Tuesday. Ripple, Cardano, and BNB all reclaimed key resistance levels. So Ripple price rebounded above $2.35, reflecting 3% gains on the day. Right, so we're all quite happy about it. So Ethereum price still weak despite strong ETF inflows. I think Ethereum is being manipulated like how BTC was. I genuinely think as soon as the go ahead comes for the ETFs to stake, that price for Ethereum is going to explode, and that's why I've just been stacking. So Ethereum has shown resilience in the face of recent market challenges, as evidenced by the consistent positive net flows into the asset exchange traded fund. So according to data from Farside Investors, daily inflows into spot Ethereum ETFs in the US surged to 305.74 million, bringing cumulative inflows to an impressive 1.87 billion. The substantial growth occurred despite Ethereum's price experiencing a 7% decline over the past 3 days. There's nothing in crypto. These investments These investment products saw their highest cumulative week inflow last week. Interestingly, inflows have been consistently positive throughout December, confirming strong institutional interest. For instance, on the 6th of December, they recorded at 83.76 million inflows, while on the 5th saw an even higher figure of 428.44 million, marking a new all-time high in net inflows. The total net assets now stand at 12.46 billion, marking an addition of 1.33 billion in December alone. That's huge. And if you think this is it, ETFs are an ongoing story, right? They're ongoing story. So it's not just going to be you hear some good news once and that's it, or everything's going to zero. What do you think the ETFs are going to do 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, 5 years down the line? Right? This is what people need to, you just need to be patient. Be patient, keep moving, stick to your strategy, stick to your plan, and keep doing your thing. So meanwhile, Ethereum's price is currently in a delicate position. The asset is trading within an ascending, broadening wedge, a formation that typically signs potential volatility. Well, if it goes down, I got that dry powder, so I do not mind, because we all know what's coming for cryptocurrency in the future. And here's huge news. So Coinbase projected will flip Schwab as most valuable brokerage. That's crazy. So Coinbase is projected to be the world's most valuable brokerage, surpassing 7 trillion asset manager Charles Schwab, which is supported by several key factors. So Bitcoin Spot Exchange Traded Fund ETF issuer Bitwise is projecting that Coinbase shares coin in the US stock market will double to $700 next year, which now only trade at about $302. Me and my brother could have got into this at like $50, and we're so upset we didn't get into it. So I was just stacking my coins. So these bullish projections also came with a vision that the exchange will rise as the most valuable brokerage, exceeding Charles Schwab by next year. So by next year. Wow. So the collaboration between Coinbase and USDC has had a positive impact on the company, accounting for 162 million in revenue, or an increase of 31%. This projection will continue to rise. A new layer 2 network named Base, which builds on the Ethereum blockchain, is now a leader in both transactions and total value locked, with 131 transactions per second and 12.9 billion respectively. Through this layer 2 project, Base generates revenue of more than tens of millions of dollars every quarter as the capital and ecosystem are expected to grow. Bitwise also noted that staking and custody services are also promising for the company's future, with 589 million generated revenue. It is expected that both businesses' revenues will rise up to 1 billion. However, Charles Schwab has also raised their concern about emerging digital assets, which has now led the company to enter the crypto spot market. Yeah, because they was against it at first. They want you to, what does Schwab say? You will own nothing and be happy. No, I won't, because I want a Eurus one day, pretty soon in the future, right? So when you're telling me stuff like that, like, and now all of a sudden, oh, we're entering the crypto market because they don't want you to have it. They don't want you to have it. Right? Even if you, I mean, we're lucky Ripple managed to release a stable coin. Look at what happened. Look at what happened when Facebook tried to release their own coin. America had a problem with it, shut the whole thing down because they knew that Facebook would have become the biggest custodian in terms of like an exchange overnight, just like that. Everybody on Facebook would have got some sort of Facebook wallet, so they can use their Facebook coins, and it possibly could have overpowered the dollar just like that, and that's why they didn't want this happening. Right? It's clear. It's clear. Like, not financial advice, but hold on to your crypto, in my opinion. Me, I'm trying to start more, I'm trying to get as much crypto as I can by next year, because I think when Trump steps in office, I mean, what do you think is going to happen on the 20th when Gary Gensler actually leaves? What do you think is going to happen to the price? I think it's going to pump, unless we have a sell the news sort of event. But everything's looking extremely bullish at the moment for crypto. So, in my opinion, I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do. It's not financial advice, but I'm going to keep stacking. I've already got to a stage where you can see up here my Kepler wallet. This wallet pays for bills. I don't have to worry about certain bills ever again anymore, because I just keep crypto in that wallet. It pays me, and I transfer it, and then I pay my bills with it. So I'm not letting any government take away my crypto for their fiat currency, because their fiat currency couldn't do that for me. So anyway, so that's it for today. So please like and subscribe. Like I say, it means the world to me. It may not mean nothing to you. It only takes a second just to, and you could have done it already. So like I say, you can donate to the channel using Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano, and get your ledger link in the description. And peace.